Hello and welcome everyone to Explorers of Elsewhere Live. Hi, my name is Dan. We are the Explorers of Elsewhere. We are live, and by we, I mean... Oh, who am I going to go first? Who's going to go first? Let's go. Hi, Theo.
Hello.
Then we're going to switch up. Hi, JC.
Hello.
Hi, Tilda.
Hi.
Tilda is dead. Okay, no, Tilda's alive. Hello, Alec.
Hello.
And hello, Lyra.
No Lyra.
There is no Lyra tonight, unfortunately, although she might drop in later. She may bless us with her presence a little bit later. So fingers crossed we'll have a full house a little bit later tonight. Yes. Hello, welcome. We're going to be playing some Fabula Ultima tonight, a TTJRPG. So if you're a massive fan of Final Fantasy or Xenoblade or Octopath Traveler or any of those kind of amazing games in that amazing genre, then this is going to be right up your alley. So yes, if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. If you're watching us on Twitch, make sure to hit the follow button. Jump into our Discord. The links are in the descriptions of both, and you can have a natter with us about how well your day's going. We'd love to know. We'd just love to know. You feel good? You can feel the post-British heatwave just radiating off us, can't you? Just slowly returning to a nominal body temperature.
It's finally cool.
Well, yes, we are. We're gonna lavish in the sub 30 temperatures. We're gonna. Bye, Tilda. We're gonna. Yeah, have some good times. When we last left our resistance fighters, we were climbing through the peculiar walking tower-like Imperial archive in the pursuit of some knowledge and some information. You found out quite a lot already, and then you stumbled across a couple of Avengers, so sort of like state-sponsored demon hunters. They gave you a little bit of a runaround. You've managed to interrogate one of them and chase the other up onto the top floor, where you have come face to face with some sort of ghostly spectre. Yeah, that's kind of where we left you. So who wants to pick back up where we left off?
Let's do it.
Yeah, and yes, hello to Duros in chat and those of you on YouTube and Twitch. Welcome. Let's get it on.
4 years. 4 years of freedom, of joy. 4 years of peace before the horns of war summoned us back.
Hi, my name is Tilda, and I'm playing Portia, the Lorvar escaped experiment.
Hi, I'm JC. I'm playing Veronika, a Lorvar mercenary priest of Yala.
Hi, my name is Selecto. I'm playing Ruvaen, an Asivara voice of the people.
Hi, my name's Lyra, and I'm playing Leif, a Dryad Rewilder.
Hi, my name is Theo, and I'll be playing Aiden, a Terran Sprite Primal Summoner.
And my name is DM Dan. I will be the games master for this adventure.
What this Empyrium does not know is that we have had 4 years to bond and grow. 4 years to build our futures. 4 years to love what we fought for. And upon the mountains of this land, we will break this Empyrium.
The Imperial speak of their emperor as though he were a god. They pray in his name. They march beneath his banner. They offer their lives as willingly as others offer a coin to a beggar. Yet, from everything we have learned, the Emperor is no dragon, no immortal, no divine being born of creation's first breath. He is a mortal. This is what troubles me. A dragon's power is easy to understand. It is written in the bones of the world itself. But a mortal who can command such devotion, a mortal who can convince thousands, millions, that his will is law and his vision is destiny, that sort of power is harder to measure. And if he truly is a god, then what of it? I fought in the war of the world that was. Gods bled. Gods died. The greater question is whether killing him would change anything at all. The Emperor may be a man, but he has become an idea. Slay the Houndskeeper, and perhaps all you achieve is setting the hungry hounds loose. Even if the Emperor falls, the faith that sustains him may endure. And ideas, unlike mortals, are far more difficult to kill. And so, we find the five of you. Leif has a ever so slight blank look in their face. At the top of this tower, seemingly constructed of iron and bone, you've managed to kind of stop its wanderings through the Kalathari tundra, and kind of clambering through it, you've discovered a number of very peculiar locations within on each of the floors of this tower, and now we find you at the very top of it, in a circular room with what appear to be four large windows at the cardinal points. There is a sickly stench, a sickly and burnt stench in the air, radiating from what you assume to be the ossified corpse of the Venger in front of you. And hovering over the dead Venger is a spectre that stares at you and slowly tilts its head. Who are you? The spectre rumbles.
Can I roll some kind of an insight check to have like a good idea of what the right answer is here? Basically, I would like to know if the spectre is the spectre connected to the central intelligence of the Empire? Do they know I'm a traitor? Or is it enough that I am from the Empire?
Yeah, let's give that an insight willpower. And while you're doing that, Alec, if you could check your mic, I think it's really sensitive. Picking some of us up.
Interesting. Interesting.
You definitely know, but you're not confident about
I
it.
actually would very much like to use a Fabula point because I think I can do better than one.
Okay.
And I would like to invoke my trait or my identity.
Okay.
Atoning runaway scholar.
Before you do that, just while I remember, boop, everyone gets a Fabula point because we have started a new session.
Yay, can I spend it?
You may now immediately spend it.
Thank you. Is it better than... Okay, 5 is better than 1. How's a
Okay.
17?
How's a 17? It's good. It's a pass. So what was the angle you were going for?
Well,
And bear in mind, we do. Well, you would know if I made it public and shown you, but you still collectively have 2 pieces of intel from the train heist mission. So you may spend intel to get an extra added bit of information.
I think I'm gonna let. I think we should hold on to that. This is literally just me trying to make sure that we don't get, dead. We don't get deaded.
Sure. Okay, in which case,
Yes, the angle is, in a previous life, Portia was a librarian, and she's literally a scholar. So I think she would like to use that angle that, I am from this and this library within the Academy of this and this, and I'm here for information.
Okay. In which case, you find yourself off the back of a 17. You absolutely recognize that this spirit that's floating in front of you, in the seemingly wearing a simulacra of Empyrial, like older Empyrial armor, is absolutely the sort of like the central system, if you will, like the central spirit of this tower. Like the tower belongs to this spirit for all intents and purposes. And you can't help but feel a little bit starstruck because the spirit that floats in front of you is where's the surname? The spirit in front of you is Aglaegia, an Empyrial hero that was famous for breaking the siege of the city, the town, beg your pardon, of, oh my notes, I've got too many notes. Luestaminica. Yes, like a fabled war hero of the Empyrium now kind of floats in front of you. There, that a spirit, whilst they obviously kind of carry on gaining memories, Aglaegia has been entombed, has been dead for quite some considerable time. So unless someone's specifically gone up to Aglaegia and told them that you're a traitor, Aglaegia probably isn't going to know whilst they've been bound to this tower.
We know as well, or maybe not Portia and Veronika, but the others know that he's connected to Eclipse from the information that we found downstairs. He was the note taker that made the notes that you overheard.
This is true, yes. The observation reports of the Eclipse tests were performed by Major Aglaegia.
Cool, so I think I'm going to identify us, it being me, the scholar, and they are my bodyguards.
Okay. The Aglaegia hovers in front of you, assesses you for a moment before floating closer towards you. What is your request?
Right, I think if this is where Portia will 100% open up the floor for everyone. Like, okay, what should the question be? And we need to be a little bit specific. Like, do you want to know about Project Eclipse specifically?
Yeah, I think we wanted more information on that, didn't we? We got a bit of a roadblock downstairs.
Let me see my notes.
I think Aiden will look at the corpse of the Avenger on the floor, and then look at Tilda and
Portia.
Portia. Sorry, it's been a long day. Look at Portia, and he'll be like, "Is it worth asking why he died?"
Actually, can I argue that Portia would actually know? It's
just because like Aiden doesn't want us to be like, yes, we're going to ask a question that's going to get us murdered by the ghosts within, like, or attacked.
Oh,
like,
I see what you mean. Like if it's so
like, why was the Avenger
high security?
Why is the Avenger dead?
Okay. I will ask for a roll for that.
I can do a roll for that.
If you're doing
I
the
can
roll,
assist.
and if Portia is assisting, Aiden, I would argue that you cast magic with willpower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me an insight willpower.
Okay, that's a group check, isn't it? If I'm
Correct. Yeah. And it'll be difficulty 7. Difficulty 7. Yeah, for both.
Is that the group check difficulty for both?
Both, yeah. Based off your performances last week, I'm giving you everything I can.
Okay, cool. Right,
love you all.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so Aiden has initiated the group check. So this is to see if we can figure out what happened to the poor Avenger on the floor.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Okay. Well, based on that, surely I can just roll and then see what anyone else wants to join.
Yeah, do Veronika or Ruvaen want to chip in?
Sure.
Why is it not? I can't, apparently. Oh, it's right here.
Foundry says no. Oh wow.
Foundry said yes.
Yes.
God.
Not to Veronika. Okay, let's see what happens on this end then.
Okay, so we've got 2 successes for a total of 12.
Yeah.
Okay. It would appear that Aglaegia is surrounded. So you can see that on the floor surrounding Aglaegia, there is a very there is a runic, a series of runic circle inscriptions, and Veronika, between I suppose Veronika, you're confident that the Avenger is dead. That much is certain. But Ruvaen, Portia, Aiden, between the three of you realise that effectively these runic circles are like a defense mechanism. Effectively, this Avenger has kind of stepped on a trap that has not been successfully disarmed. And Aglaegia spots you inspecting the rooms, and the spirit slowly turns to face you, Aiden, and
there was no faith in his heart. He was not worthy of my knowledge.
Okay. Well, that is interesting to know. Thank you.
Portia, as he kind of says this out loud, being an Empyrial, you then realise that this is, for all intents and purposes, like a piety test, to prevent to prevent tomb robbing, like information robbing. A lot of these towers would regularly effectively set up what is a like an entry exam type track where you have to present your knowledge to the curator, in the spectral curator in front of you, to prove that you are kind of legitimate.
Okay.
But it seems that Aglaegia is currently surrounded by these protections, and will be unable to answer questions until you have proven your worth of intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to make us play Jeopardy or something like that?
It's Cluedo.
I was going to say pointless, but Empyrium pointless, so we would definitely get it wrong. Well, actually, we'd probably get it right because no one would answer the questions in the way we would answer them. So we would win pointless.
Portia, realizing that you fundamentally you have to solve this ghost's riddle, if you will.
Okay. I mean, I think Portia would be actually fairly confident in this.
Mm-hmm.
She was fairly pious until, the experimentation started.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as one would be.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know, bring it on.
Okay. Are you...
Go on. Although we are still at the stage when we were asked, what do we want to know?
Yes.
So if I say we want to know more about Project Eclipse.
Okay. Aglaegia tilts his head back and...
Some of my greatest work. Prove to me you are worthy of the knowledge. Present to me those who saw the fall.
I've lost the name again. God damn it.
The band The Fall.
Show to me those who saw the fall of Luestaminica.
Oh, wait. Did we check all the plaques as we're going up? I remember 2 of them. Did someone make notes, guys? I am notoriously bad.
So we had Belgium the Bale.
Yeah.
And Kuzura the Conduit, but I don't think either of them mentioned Luestaminica.
Wait, 1 second. I have all of the stuff from the Project Eclipse notes. But I don't know if... Let me see.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys... Ruvaen and Aiden would know about...
Here. The Broadfen incident has yielded an exceptional opportunity. The confiscated soul of the heretic Bargod, given to us by the Inquisition, retains a profound...
That's
recent. I think it's
recent.
A historic event, I think.
Well, it says here, by reshaping that connection into stable passage as previously achieved at Luestaminica.
Okay, but it doesn't tell us the names.
No, it just says that this is what they did, yeah.
Okay, so we will have to brute force it. I mean, we can mention the two... It would be nice if the chat actually stayed from one week to another, Daniel.
It would, wouldn't it?
What was the question again?
Who were the souls who were those who saw the fall of Luestaminica? Leif slowly rotates on the spots to look at you, and I am if this is a library, from what I understand about libraries, we probably have all the information that we need somewhere in the library, right?
Yes. Are we? Wait. Are we allowed to go look it up? Oh, I thought we had to remember it, like from Portia is
I'm mean.
standing
I'm
there
not
like
that mean.
okay, Portia is genuinely sitting there like, oh my god, it is an oral exam. I need to remember everything I'm standing here, and I'm having so much anxiety. Okay, if you go
mental arithmetic, let's go. No,
Everybody's just shrugging, like, I don't know, these are my notes. Just flapping over.
Thank you,
to be fair, in context, everyone but Portia would be like, ha.
Yeah. At least Portia would like, okay, so I remember we learned about this year. I know it. I know like vaguely where I need to go and what books I should be looking for. So yeah, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
I'll help. Can we look at books, please, Dan?
Yeah.
Look
Okay.
at the
So,
books.
going back to the so if I do this. Whoop. So you are currently at the top of the tower. There are 4 levels beneath you. There is still a Avenger running around somewhere in this tower. But yeah, where do you want to go first? Tell you what, which floor's Portia going to, leading the charge?
I mean, we are going to start closest, I think.
Okay, so the 4th floor?
Yeah.
Okay. So returning back down to the 4th floor where where you find a Avenger half buried in the woodwork, with a number of puncture wounds in their throat, courtesy of Portia. You
walk it off.
Yes, this is a what could be considered the most traditional of kind of libraries. There is what appears to be a wooden floor with a number of kind of wooden bookshelves that kind of curve around the circular shape of this room. In the center of the room, much like the other floors, there is a stone statue that faces in kind of all 4 cardinal directions, like a hooded figure with no face within the hood. The plaque at the bottom of the statue's feet says Eltharin, the Everchanter. Ruvaen,
Yeah.
where are you going to first? In this floor.
I mean, I don't think they can read any of these books because they don't know the language.
You can point at things and I will read it to you.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
Leif can also read.
Leif. If you point at a book, I'll read it for you.
At this point, Ruvaen just kind of like, that one. They don't know. They have no clue what's even on the spine.
We'll start at one end and work to the other.
Yes. I'll look at the pictures and see if I can find anything familiar.
Okay. You have pointed. That's that one.
That one. Yes, that one.
I will. There you go. This is what it says. Off you go. And Leif begins reading out. Unless Portia wants to read out.
Okay. Dicsőséges mártírjainknak köszönhetően a figyelem előrejtve a császár akaratának megfelelően hajlította meg a mana folyamokat. Jesus fucking Christ. Uralma alá vonva az ellenségekből kapott. I don't want to. I do not want to. Jesus. Elkapokon átvonultak beléjük így.
Leif looks over your shoulder. Shielded from attention thanks to our glorious martyrs. Aglaegia bent the currents of mana to the Emperor's design, controlling the enemy's own arcane gates. Through those gates marched the Legion, and before the rising of the sun, Luestaminica had fallen. Thus it was recorded. Patience surpassed haste. Cunning surpassed might. Faith surpassed heresy. The Emperor's light endured. And the streets of Luestaminica were purged of the faithless and the weak. And, soon after, the long-awaited reunion and soul binding of Aglaegia and their beloved washed the city's stain of heresy away.
Aglaegia and their beloved.
Their beloved.
I don't like that.
So yes. And that is... Sorry, I should say that is part 5.
Oh my... Part 5! We need to find... Who knows how many parts there are?
Wait, do we remember what the other plaque said exactly?
No.
Dan, do we remember what the other plaque said exactly?
I suppose you do. So on the first floor, you found Belgium the Bale. And on the second floor, you found Kazura the Cloistered. So here stands Belgium the Bale, one of the Empyrium's greatest champions, said to be strong enough to sunder fortifications with naught but a swing of his hammer. Spilt the blood of many heretics before being brought low by a coward's poison. Here stands Kazura the Cloistered, a farmhand who was sought out by the Inquisition after prophecy declared her birth auspicious. Became a conduit for the Emperor's Aegis when she survived being enveloped by the flame of a vile drakenkin.
Can maybe we...
So, technically speaking, with Belgium the Bale, cunning surpassed might, no?
I was gonna say, can we just find books maybe with their names on it?
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
they'll tell us more about these people.
What's Veronika looking at on this floor?
I'll do a search for the other parts of that lovely volume.
Okay, if you... Sorry, what we can just do... that was the wrong keyboard. Let's do D4. You find... Pardon me. You find a tome that looks somewhat similar to the one that Ruvaen and Leif have translated. Taking over to Portia. You see, it says, wrong keyboard again. Aglaegia wrought a runestone of dreadful power, wherein was imprisoned the tormented soul of the fallen Draken warrior. The legions departed before the eyes of the unbelievers, abandoning the sacred stone. Blinded by greed, the heretics bore it into the heart of their city, believing themselves triumphant.
Which part is this, Dan?
This is part 2.
Why are they not together, Dan?
Do they not have the Dewey Decimal System?
They clearly don't. The Empyrium is the Wild West when it comes to library filing systems.
It's just some random researcher who basically did not bother to return the book properly to its place, and now we must suffer for that.
Clearly, what's actually happened is those Avengers have just moved all the books around willy-nilly at random, just to slow you down. Aiden, is there anything you're looking at in particular?
I'm trying to see if Leif or Portia has shown Aiden what Luestaminica looks like in the language of the Empyrium. I think he wants to try and find if there's any books or titles which have it specifically in the name, because that might be useful. Either that or looking for the other part of this particular report that we're looking for.
Okay.
But
you see, like, Leif has been kind of circling around the library, kind of quickly kind of scanning other books, presumably using their ability to be able to read Empyrial that they have right now. And then they kind of look over to you and shrug. I can't see any other parts of that story on this floor.
Do we have to go down?
I'm pretty sure we have to go down.
Fine, let's go down.
Sorry, could you repeat who the statue is on this floor?
Eltherin the Everchanter. No one has looked at the statue so far.
Oh, then let's look at the
let's go
statue.
look at her, assuming it's her.
The plaque beneath Eltherin's feet says, "Here stands Eltherin the Everchanter, an Invictus whose martial prowess crushed the Agamemnos uprisings a decade beforehand, and returns to combat to fight to clear the stain of heresy from his family tree."
Oh, so fates are past heresy.
Very intense. Wait, so this person has something to do with heresy, so closer maybe, but maybe if we find... What if we find a biography of this ghost? Maybe you mentioned who Beloved is?
Well, we can look specifically for Thingamabob, Aglaegia.
Aiden and Ruvaen, you know that you can summon the spirits of these statues because they are, for all intents and purposes, the curators.
We can let's summon one of them and ask for where one of these books are.
Sounds good.
Looking at the people who can actually understand.
Um,
Staring. Not even saying anything, just staring expectantly.
Portia, as the group nerd, given that you haven't had the opportunity to do it yourself, do you want to speak to one of these ghosts?
Yeah, I would love to. Also, actually, Portia, I think, would be really psyched to talk to a proper historical figure.
You've got your library card at the ready as well, just to start checking your books out. Okay. In which case, you intone the activation phrase, and in the recesses of the hood on this kind of four-facing statue, a somewhat featureless, ghostly face kind of bleeds into the world, and then slowly turns to look to you.
What is it you wish to know?
Greetings, Elthorin. We would like to know more about Aglaegia and their beloved.
You will find tomes and documentation on the lower floor. Would you like me to bless you with the sight of tracking?
I would be honored. Yes, thank you.
Okay. And from the sides of the statue, a ghostly hand kind of slips out through the stonework and places a finger on your forehead. You feel like a sharp stab, almost as if a bolt has just been fired into your mind, and as you kind of shake the dizziness away, the world around you looks dimmer. Is this the first time you would have done something like this, or do you feel like you've used this tracking site in other locations?
I don't think Portia was allied.
Okay, fine. Well, you certainly would have heard of it. You know that when you find the tome that you're after, it will glow.
Oh, cool. Okay, off we go.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone else is doing before we head further down? Let's go!
Yeah.
So,
Adrian, thank you, and huge fan, just so you know. Goodbye.
Eltharin nods, and then their face kind of seemingly disappears back into the statue. Right, so we'll pull you there. So as you head down the stairs, you find yourselves moving back into that kind of stone-like tomb level, where there appears to be like an almost like a stone oven, like bell-shaped kind of oven in the center of the room. It's that kind of shape. Entrances from the four sides with a number with a sarcophagus in the middle. And you can see that kind of on the shelves there are more like shelves that circle the edge of the tower. There are more kind of tomes. Portia, you see one tome in particular glowing in a kind of a silverish light, and yes, there is a plaque at the base of this sarcophagus as well.
Cool.
That says Duros of Dantiac. But here lay Duros of Dantiac.
Where is the Hungarian?
We know you've got it.
We know I've got it. Here lays Duros of Dantiac, renowned for bold raids and battlefield prowess, a close companion of Aglaegia during early campaigns, before romance strengthened their bond.
I think we found the beloved.
And are you heading over to the other tome?
Yeah. I think let's assume that we are looking at all of them.
Sure. As much as we can, at least, so we have some idea under our belt.
Okay. You find what appears to be the first volume in this tale. For 8 months did the legions Imperator cast themselves against the walls of Luestaminica, and 8 months did the Draken heretics defy his divine will. The loyal cheered when our glorious champion crushed the head of the vile serpent-skinned apostate that guarded the walls, even as the foul creature's venom delivered their soul unto the Emperor. Victory remained hidden from righteous grasp. Thus did Magus Aglaegia proclaim, where strength and might is denied, wisdom and cunning shall prevail.
This is ominous.
Oh, no, it's a puzzle. Quite a few times we got the whole, something prevails over the other things. Patience over haste. Cunning over might. I need to scroll up. Faith over heresy.
I mean, I was talking more that they seems to be already after us previously, but sure.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I am like full on locked into the puzzle. Which is also...
I mean, it is in character though. It is very in character though.
Cool. So this champion that defeated the dragon, I think, was Belgian the Bale, because we mentioned that he was poisoned.
Yes.
Yes, up here I have the notes. Spilled the blood of many heretics before being brought low by a coward's poison.
And then Aglaegia put the dragon's soul in a rune stone and basically left it in the town, sort of like a Trojan horse.
Mm-hmm.
And then we skipped to the end. They were able to open a portal into the town and invade it like they did Harukaze.
Yeah.
Yes. So from volumes 1, 2, and 5, that's the story. Portia, you can see that there are no more tomes glowing on this floor. Do you wish to head lower down?
Yeah, I think at this point Portia was incredibly angry when we entered the top floor, and you can see there is now a skip in her step again when off to read some books.
Okay, as you head down another floor away from Duros of Dontiac, you head back to the sort of like the stone-floored library of Kazura the Cloistered. Aiden and Ruvaen, you kind of immediately recognize a statue that you spoke to before.
That was Duros, was it?
This is Kazura.
Oh, we don't have information on that one yet.
Well, we have the general description of.
She was.
No, I mean like the plaque information.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's a farmhand who was sought out by the Inquisition after prophecy declared that her birth auspicious, became a conduit for the Emperor's aegis when she survived being enveloped by the flame of a vile dragonkin.
Kazura.
Yeah, Kazura the Cloistered.
Yeah, I'm so happy, by the way, that in last session you didn't make me read that and translate that from scratch, because Kazura in Hungarian would have been Tuzura.
Just to keep you on your toes. Okay, the glowing tome. Is volume 3. Then did Aglaegia summon 2 faithful servants to their side, and when darkness cloaked the city, Aglaegia awakened the bound soul hidden within the lair of the profane. Its merciful torment rent the veil of the world, and from its anguish was opened a hidden gate. Through this wound passed the faithful 3, unseen by the enemies of the Emperor. Knowing the betrayal of their faithless brother to be the architect of this madness, the elder companion departed to seek the blood of their sibling.
Ah, okay. Hi, Lyra.
Ooh, have we got a Lyra?
Oh, we have a Lyra.
Yep, Lyra.
Old. Lyra, you have arrived just in time to enjoy book club.
I have a thought. I may have missed something while I was sorting out my cat, but we have all the statues are like their alliteration, and they all seem to be going up in letter. Like this interests me as I could be wrong.
Okay, just to make sure that we don't go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
that is purposeful to make it easy to know who's who.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Meaningless.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah,
because Aiden would have gone like, woo! But me, woo!
That is ADHD brain going, I'm just going to have to name them A, B, C, D, and E so I can remember who the hell's who.
Thank you. Okay. I will remove that from my potential puzzle plan. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, hold on. So we have Badginum, the Bale, brought down by poison. Kazura, the Cloistered. Don't know much about her yet. Who was the... Oh, God.
Wait.
Altherin is the one who had to wash off the heresy stain from his family, whatever.
Yes.
Who was it was Duros who
Duros, the
was
lover.
the lover of thing. So we need to find out who is the sibling.
We need one. Well, there's one more tome. Like there's 5.
Yeah.
Volume.
Yeah, but it looks like there's 3 faithful we are looking for. So 3 are going to be the beloved, and there is a red herring. No? I'm losing my marbles here.
Aglaegia summoned. Then did Aglaegia summon 2 faithful servants to their side? The faithful 3.
Oh shit! Sorry, I can't read.
1, 2, 3, 4. So beloved is Duros. Elthorin is the one who killed the brother. Auspicious.
But in Hungarian it says ezen a hasonlókon elépett 3 zsigestárs. 3 is 3. Hold on. Oh
Yeah.
fuck! Aglaegia
Aglaegia
just
and-
counts.
Aglaegia and his 2 servants are known as
Oh,
the Faithful 3.
It's very Monday. Okay. I forgot about Aglaegia.
Puzzles galore. Amazing.
Wait. I think. What if Kusura is the one that was killed in the fight because enveloped by the flame of a vile dragonkin, and the betrayer is Belgium because he was Belgium was brought low by a cow's poison.
Kazura survived being engulfed in flames
Okay.
because of the ages.
Oh, survive. Yeah, sorry. Survive. So
Yeah, so we know that Belgium is eyed because he dead.
he did. Yeah.
He be dead.
What's Leif doing?
Leif's kind of been sort of vibing, spacing out a bit for the last hour or so.
No, actually, you've been translating all of these books for us.
Oh yeah,
I think quite sure because Portia is too weak-sighted and she's just flittering from book to book, speaking very
we can
fast Empyrial.
We can still just find the 4th book as well because it's literally the last one.
So, for the audience, could we just give us broad strokes of what we're trying to achieve?
Sure.
What the goal is of this?
So, just to remind everyone in the room what we're attempting to do here, we have met a spirit called Aglaegia at the top of this tower. Aglaegia seemingly won't answer any real questions until your worth has been proven through your intellectual worth has been proven, and he has tasked you with presenting to him the two souls who saw the fall of Luestaminica, the city of Luestaminica.
Okay.
So you've been heading back down the tower, just trying to and finding tomes about Aglaegia and the fall of Luestaminica to find out who was there.
This other guy of the 3.
Is
he still here?
There
were 3 tomb robbers last week.
Avengers,
one's still
one's still around, yeah.
There's still Avenger loitering somewhere.
Maybe they know?
They don't seem to know shit.
We were told that they were not worthy, so I kind of doubted.
Yeah,
And
I'm also very stuck on something, and this might be again a red herring, but the talk about sibling and the faithless brother and part of see the blood of their sibling. Is that like a metaphor, like we are all brothers in arms and whatnot, or is it an actual sibling? Because I would really like to see the family of Aglaegia.
Or we can just find the 4th book as well.
Let me have fun.
Just Portia losing her mind. I don't need to see the answers. I can figure it out.
Throwing
That
books
is
away.
100% what's going on. Okay, do I see anything shiny in this room?
There does not appear to be, no.
Okay, down we go.
Okay. As you make it down to the first floor, which like the soul well with the iron walls, as you descend down, it's the there's a circular platform with the statue of Belgium the Bale, with 4 bridges connecting the outer ring, like the connecting 4 kind of exits to this room, to the central platform. As you get to the floor, you hear what appears to be a desperate kind of clanging. It sounds like someone banging their hands on one of these metal walls.
Right, let's see what. I'm so ready for this.
Ruvaen's head is like, murder time!
Well, we know who that is.
Yeah, we know who that is.
So there are, as the rest of you, Ruvaen, are you beelining to the sound of this banging?
Well, stealthily as best as I can, just to confirm the target first.
Sure.
Make sure it's not some just random. They just end up murdering just some random person trying to get out.
I mean, the chance of a rando. Sorry.
Sorry, go on, Lai, what was it you were going to say?
I was just, it could be the cleaners.
Yeah.
We are the cleaners.
This is true. So, Ruvaen, as you head over to the sound of the kind of the banging, you see you see a figure in the kind of dark red claret of the Vengers, seemingly trying to sort of like punch their way through where you know the entrance to this tower was, that sealed up behind you. And there are a number of sort of like there's effectively like a crowbar lying at the Venger's side that's bent as they've tried to sort of use it to prise this wall open. And yeah, they seem completely oblivious to your approach.
I have a mind to scare the shit out of this guy by using hearing-based solutions.
Okay, yeah.
But the question is, what should the illusion be?
Has anyone else gone with Ruvaen, or are you letting them get up to their nastiness? Am I right?
I presume I'm needed for reading purposes.
Yeah, I think you lost Portia. Sorry. The bloodthirstiness does not hold a candle to her need to solve this puzzle.
Is it with Ruvaen?
You going? Yeah, Veronika. Which group are you staying with?
Ruvaen.
Okay. So the three of you creep up upon this this Venger. What would you like the order, like the hearing based illusion to be? And I won't ask for MP.
Do you think this guy is scared of ghosts?
He's about to be.
He's about to be.
Oh, what if I do like, that very like kind of wispy from different direction condemnation type hearing like
You're just gonna bombard this guy with voices.
Audible auditory hallucination of their friend, of this guy, this person, this Venger's friend, condemning him from running away as cowards and all sorts.
You killed me.
Amazing.
Like horror film type, like different players like coming through out of nowhere.
Okay. Roll me a insight willpower.
Aye. Open, yeah? Or attribute?
Yeah. Do it as an open, that's fine.
Okay.
Now I'll never play baseball.
Not Dex, insight. Willpower. I want to break this guy.
Would you like to?
Oh, yes. They were too excited.
What are you channeling?
I mean, they have a very convenient trait, which is determination, and they're very determined to scare the shit out of this guy.
I'm determined to inflict honkery.
Yes. It is both shenanigans and just pure vengeance.
Yeah.
Did I? What do you mean? What do you mean no dice selected? Oh, okay. All right. There we go. All right, go.
We're getting there, Alec. 1 pip at a time. That's a 7, as opposed to your previous 6. Would you like to channel your voice of the resistance or your hometown to roll again?
Yeah.
Remember, for every 5 Fabula points you lot spend, you will get 1 extra
Fine.
XP.
I mean, we get free ones now, so might as well be
Yeah.
determined. Well, I mean, voice of the resistance, you know, I'm scaring the shit out of this guy for our sake. Totally. That's what they're telling themselves.
Sure.
That is absolutely what they're telling themselves.
Yay.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. 10. Okay, so as you kind of conjure this, is it on the lute first to?
Yeah, just a little like very soft, you know, to get the magic out. Essentially,
Okay.
get all the.
Okay. In which case, this Venger like stops, lets out a little kind of a scream, as the voice of their 2 kind of dead companions. Can you 3 hear it, or is it just the Venger?
I don't know. It just says curate hearing-based solutions. It never actually says
Well,
who can hear what.
You're cool.
I mean, we're not gonna be scared, so why not? Let's just enjoy the whole show.
Okay. In which case, it is a chorus of "You killed, you left us to rot." And this Venger's head is just spinning on spinning from left to right, trying to source the location of these voices. They eventually sort of spin around, see the 3 of you just sort of standing at the entrance of the corridor, and then this Venger sort of lets out another cry, tries to run backwards and just slams straight into the sealed wall door, and sort of slumps down to the floor, trying to push themselves away. And you hear, "Make it stop! Make it stop!" The Venger begins to cry.
We're just gonna stand there, arms crossed, make what stop?
Can I just say,
You
can
feel
I just
that?
say how unsettling it is? How quickly Ruvaen went from, righteous murder to I'm gonna torture this person with glee.
Well.
How quickly the Geneva Conventions get broken.
Yeah. I mean, if you stare into the abyss.
Where's Aiden at with all of this?
I think he's still processing. I think he's watching this man cry out, but all he can think of is the look of vacant dismissal that the last Venger had before Portia basically tore him apart. So as he calls out, Aiden reaches out a hand to the floor, and using his kind of earth magic, I feel what is the wall made out of, Dan? What material?
Metal.
Is it metal?
Metal. Metal.
Could I? No, maybe. Yeah. I was gonna because I haven't asked about my invocations yet, and I was wondering if it could be fire. Only because I'd like to melt a bit of the metal so it comes out of the wall and just pins him to the wall.
At this point, I don't think we can argue for fire unless you invoke Vesta.
That's true. That's fine. I can just use my earth instead.
Just use anything else to.
Well, no, because Earth, I always have Earth, so
Yeah,
if I can maybe use is the floor wooden by any chance? Because I use wood before for the quicksand.
Yes. Sure. I mean, what if you're looking to cocoon this guy? If you want to fundamentally use quicksand, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yes, I get the other thing to consider, Aiden, is that the if you did have any more questions for
I'm not planning. I'm not killing him.
Okay.
I am making sure he cannot go anywhere and cannot attack us.
Okay.
So whilst Ruvaen is just like, what noise? What noise? Aiden just like, with like a flick of his wrist, I think wood just starts to like sprout up from the ground and starts to like twist and cocoon him, so he cannot move.
Okay. This poor Venger.
No, Dan, absolutely not. You cannot say things like this with my backstory, or I'll come after you with a stick of my own.
Aiden's about to jump out of the fourth wall.
Theo will come through the video and give Dan a slap, and then go back in.
Okay. This borderline catatonic with fear Venger, as you sort of like envelop him. I mean, I'd like to imagine it as almost like a stony hand that just kind of wraps around.
Oh yeah, sure. Whatever material is there,
yeah.
Like I feel like the magic just kind of plays with it and melds it to its own.
Okay. In which case, as you seize control of this Venger, let's just jump back over real quick to Portia and Leif. You can hear some horrendous things coming from the corridor that Ruvaen, Veronika, and Aiden went down. But as the two of you kind of stand near the statue of the Belganum the Baal, Leif, it occurs to you that there are no like books or tomes on this floor. It's just the pool of like souls and faces beneath the bridge that you're standing on. But Portia, you notice that there is what appears to be a glimmer of light kind of moving through. Well, the liquid itself has this kind of slight effervescent glow to it.
Fishing minigame.
Ha!
Yeah. Oh, are you doing the fish? Okay. In which case, as you, I suppose you, Veronika, you kind of like summoned it with the sword, the sub-spirit with the sword, didn't you? Portia, how are you, or Leif, how are you sort of like retrieving one of the souls from this soul pool?
Seeing how you joined a bit later, would you like to take lead on this one?
Well, this is the problem. It's not the sort of thing that Leif is good at.
I have an idea. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me for it. Portia is gonna go, okay, not really my realm of expertise, but looking at this side, and she reaches into her bag and takes out a wooden fish that she got in that she has been carrying around and actually been made to talk to Leif about it, but that opens up. Because if you remember, this is what they use. They use it to make like some kind of a food, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, do you think we could trap it in this?
Give it a go.
Portia.
Yes.
In this moment,
I'm going to come in. I'll just be a minute.
I mean, how does it feel knowing that you're having to stoop to wooden fish bowls when in a relatively recent past life you were in fact an animist and you could just command these souls directly?
It feels like being particularly aware of a missing limb.
Okay.
Like a phantom pain. Look at Rain. In her brain.
Okay. If you're using this, if effectively you're kind of lying on your stomach and then using this fishbowl to try and scoop one of the souls out.
Oh, no. As in, I am basically holding both sides of the fish, trying to go, like with a cook, with 2 coconut shells.
Okay. Yes, amazing. I'm going to ask for dexterity insight, I reckon.
Cool. I would like to wait for Lyra to come back so they can help me.
Okay. Help in.
If is they, sorry, pronouns. I'm trying to get them right.
Help is in like a group check.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. No, you are. I'm so glad you said that, because when you perform an open check. Oh no, I can't. No, that's for accuracy checks.
Okay.
Oh well, then group check, yes, please.
Hello.
Hello, help me.
Lyra, Portia is attempting to fish a ghost with a wooden fishbowl.
Yeah, and with really, really bad dexterity. Please help me.
Okay.
Look at what
what's
has
the-
happened
what's the
to my
difficulty?
serious tonal war epic.
I mean, I also have very bad dexterity, but I'll do my
It's
best.
okay,
to
between the two of us, that I'm sure is going to go swimmingly. And if you end up swimming, that's another question altogether. Then what's the difficulty?
DC 10.
Okay.
DC 10. Okay, so what you got, Leif?
Let's find
Tell
out.
me what you got.
Oh, a success.
Okay,
Portia
good.
first. Go, Portia, go.
Do I seem to be better on my own?
Oh.
Ooh, just about.
Okay. You managed to snag one of these souls in the the fishbowl, and as you lift it up, it's sort of like creak open the two halves. You know that this pool is like a conduit of, in inverted commas, general knowledge. It's like the general trivia bucket. So are you asking it for the information of the last passage?
Yes.
Okay. The spirit kind of thrashes like gently from side to side, and then in this sort of like ethereal voice, they say, "A grim silhouette descended upon our heroes as a fell beast of scale and claw discovered their valiance. The young companion fulfilled the decree of fate, striking down the Draken Queen, whose unholy magic proved no match for the Emperor's divine protection that flowed through them like a river. Though both companions would embrace glorious martyrdom beneath the blades of the unbelievers, their sacrifice was not in vain."
Okay.
So, with all that, you now have the full story. Veronika, how are you intervening with the light-hearted torture scene?
You'll have to forgive me because I was so busy trying to decode that last part of the puzzle.
Sure. Near the entrance, Aiden and Ruvaen have managed to kind of bind this Venger. Is there anything particularly you're doing to get involved, or are you just watching from afar?
Yeah, I'll get involved.
Okay. So this Venger seems to have kind of their spirit is completely broken. Clearly the trials of this tower has been a bit too much for this Empyrial. And in this very sort of like heavily accented voice, they start saying, please let me go. I'll tell you everything. Please stop.
Well, the good news is, my friend, I'm a priest. Do you... do you have a priest in your culture?
You see this Venger sort of like shaping the word priest with their mouth kind of silently, almost as if they're trying to literally feel it out and understand it that way.
Are the Vengers Imperials?
The Vengers are Imperial, but from what you would have been told by Portia, they are fundamentally state-sponsored mercenaries, usually tasked with hunting down what Portia has described as demons and dragons, that you understand as world spirits and dragons.
I am also familiar with the life of a mercenary, so I know you're at the mercy of your employers.
The Venger kind of nod. Yes, mercenary. Yes, boss, and like nods emphatically.
So your friend upstairs, who is now unfortunately part of the furniture, told us some things. Perhaps you could fill in the gaps.
The Venger nods, his eyes kind of flicking wildly from you, Veronika, to Ruvaen, who's, I can only imagine, has got too much of a smile on their face, to Aiden, who does, I assume, does not have a smile on his face.
You're not smiling.
Yeah, Ruvaen is, keyword try to at least stifle it, but it's not working.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to say they are kind of playing around with the dice as well. Just, old habits.
Okay. Yeah. Gustav, help!
Gustav, good, yes. Now, as a priest, there are two things I can do. I can take a confession, or I can read you your last rites. So, why don't we start with the first?
Gustav, I tell you about boss. Yes.
Yes.
The Venger flicks his head to face you, Aiden. Boss, in Staya. Boss in Staya. His friend with Goblin, big hat, but Goblin vampire. Yes.
Yes. Right.
Boss in Staya has demon. Pet demon.
Demon, yes, I've seen it. We were at the Temple of Baradurt on Mount Yuji.
Yes, boss, strong. Boss have demon is pet, like dog, or like woof.
Okay, what is this accent, Dan?
It's transcontinental. It's imperial, Tilda. Don't you know?
Clearly, I don't.
Pet demon.
Dan.
Yes.
How much do I know about the world spirit that's on Mount Yuji? Is it something that Aiden is aware of, or is it a military he's never met before?
You have heard that there is some sort of world spirit rampaging across Mount Yuji. But from what what you've discovered, like the scouting reports, it's not a world spirit you've heard of or kind of venerated locally. So based off what this Venger is saying, you can't help but feel that world spirit perhaps has come from the Empyrium.
Mm-hmm.
Demon big, more scary than your demon.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Where are the others? Where are the other demons? And I as I say demons, I think his eyes, like Aiden's, like already quite like amber eyes flicker a little bit, and like the kind of the embery, fiery hair that was when he was angry before has quietened down, but now he's talking again and is getting angry. It feels like, you know, when a fire is about to start and like that kindle is starting, there's like an essence of that in the air, and you can smell it as well. It's really visceral.
Boss, and not goblin, vampire, goblin, vampire big hat.
Yes, got that. Where are they?
Two magic spike, magic point, magic. You've got his arms pinned, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, his head just sort of like starts bouncing up and down in lieu of his hands. Big magic stick. No, magic
tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about Duros.
Magic spike. Yes.
The magic spike that fuels the hot springs at my onsen.
Yeah. Okay. You guys have any other questions? I think I'm done.
Were you at Bunia, Gustav?
Gustav frowns and
I no think so. No, boss do raid, do attack. Small vintage. Boss laugh. Very easy. Very, very easy. Take demons.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Is that all you wish to confess, Gustav?
Gustav, I sorry. I know bad, man.
Can I roll insight for that? I really want to see if he looks guilty because he's guilty, or if he looks like someone who has been in the wrong place at the wrong time and has fallen into the wrong crowd sort of vibe.
Yeah. Give me willpower insight. Just gonna roll willpower insight all night, I reckon.
Yeah. Willpower. So.
Oh.
So what were the two options? Like guilty as sin or wrong place, wrong time?
Yep, that's basically it.
Both, really.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. Like, clearly, like, Gustav, as a Venger, from what you get, like, Gustav chose the Venger life, quite clearly. But it's quite clear that, like, Gustav seems to be an orders man. He's kind of doing what he's told. Now, whether or not that exonerates him or not is up to you. But yeah, Gustav doesn't appear to be calling the shots. He's just making them. and there's certainly a strong air of desperation, of panic.
Can I, like, turn to Veronika and Ruvaen, and there's, you two have not seen him this angry before, but at the same time, he is still a very young man, and this world is still very new to him. I think him and Ruvaen have dealt with the trauma they've been dealt in very different ways. And I think Aiden will look to both of them and be like, I think we should let him go, but he is a warning.
Dan?
Yes.
Can I
blow this man up? Can I insert these grenades I have into him?
We haven't sorted that one out yet. Don't worry, they'll come back. I was gonna say, can I use because condemn, you see, causes the enemy to suffer either dazed or shaken.
Okay.
So for narrative purposes, I was wondering if I can use that to induce shaken in him to make him basically even more scared shitless.
Sure.
Before we let him go.
I will just ask for the 5 mind points.
Yeah.
No roll needed.
I'm just gonna press on it so I can take the mind points out. But
Sure.
there we go.
And okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
presumably there's nothing else to ask Gustav. And Ruvaen, as you magically condemn this man, he makes.
Well, I mean, they also threatened him, you know.
Yeah.
They also kind of lean down and go, "We'll just kind of like quiet for a moment and go, oh, you heard him. You can go, but we're watching you." You know, that kind of thing. Like, we are watching, and we will find you, and your death will not be pleasant. Or if it's not death at all, I have some great ideas. So.
Okay. As you so to apply condemn. Okay. I think, given everything that's happened to poor Gustav, the last remnants of his psyche snap under this duress. And he makes a noise that kind of cuts through deep into you, Ruvaen and Aiden. And it's a noise that immediately shocks you and unnerves you because of how viscerally primal a fear it is. Veronika, have you heard this noise before? Like on the battlefield?
I think so, yes. And as I hear it, I put one hand on Ruvaen's shoulder and I say, "Enough, Ruvaen. It's my duty to preach mercy. And Aiden's made the right call.
Yeah, but Ruvaen
Help
will
him
step
to his
back.
feet."
That they were a bit. They did step back, like almost like a calming presence has kind of like reminded them to come back. But they were a bit resistant at first with the like helping him to his feet. It's just kind of like But then they did, help him get back up.
Gustav is visibly shaking under the weight of everything that's just happened within the past 20 minutes. And it's clear that he's kind of so far gone. It's almost as if he's now incapable of expressing that fear and panic. It's just like he's gone catatonic. Like the horrors of everything that's happening around him. He doesn't say thank you as you help him to his feet. Instead, he just kind of stands like a slightly swaying statue.
I would like to cast a spell on him. It's called Mercy, and it means if something in combat, if something hits him, he will drop to 1 hit point instead of 0.
Okay. In which case, as you cast this spell on him, the swaying slightly stops, and Gustav looks up to you. The three of you. His eyes linger more on you, Aiden, like a moment longer on you, and very quietly he says, sorry.
I think Aiden's eyes water a little bit, but can't look at him. Thanks. Just go. Please go.
You would. There's no door.
Oh well. I feel like Ruvaen was also kind of reminded us like shit. Okay. Just stand in the corner. Just stand there. We'll get back to you.
Face the corner.
Yeah, face the corner.
Sit on the naughty step. Okay. In which case, the three of you emerge back into the main room, where Portia and Leif.
Puzzle. Can I please? I really want to paste a wall of text into the chat.
Okay. Portia is sat cross-legged on the floor.
I've also been having a read over it.
And like books,
think I have an
books.
I think I've decoded it as well.
I have put the names in places where they need to go. I think.
Sort of scrolling on the screen like
And like
Star
you
Wars.
because we're like in like the ground floor where there's no books, but somehow there's books all over the floor. Like, I don't know where they came from.
It's just wet. It's just souls just splattered around.
Soul's just sitting there going like watching Portia. Like, what was she up to? What are you doing?
I do want to acknowledge. I know this was not particularly like difficult or anything, but I am so fucking tired, guys. It's a Monday evening. Let me be proud of myself for a second, okay?
Go, Portia, go.
Right. Behold.
Okay. So you have
love the image. Behold,
you
Portia.
Behold. Champion is begging him, so he dies before they get into the city, so he is out. The other companion who's mentioned that he was in a campaign a decade before is Eltharin. So he is around and alive. The young companion has to be Kozura because she is the one who has the divine protection, the Aegis from the Emperor, so she has to be there. And the beloved, which is Duros, is not summoned until after they take over the city.
Okay.
Feel free to take it apart. Like yeah.
Veronika agrees.
And
Is anyone else?
Eltharin's brother. So Eltharin sort of left the other two of them to go and try and assassinate his brother, who was the heretic in his family tree. Is the other thing that I put together.
I think he has to be there because
Well, so bear in
I
mind
know what you mean.
you're looking for the two who saw the fall of Luestaminica.
So it's Eltharin and Kozura.
hold on.
Oh no, Duros.
Yeah.
The Duros turn up after, right? That's what I think.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
Duros and Kozura are the ones who actually see the city taken over because Eltharin leaves to kill their brother, and
who's in the city? The brother's in the city.
Oh, it was in the city. Then it's Eltharin. That's why, like, it's not clear from the text what's going on with the brother. To be honest with you.
Why didn't we ask the soul who the two survivors were?
Well, technically, that's the other thing.
Do you know?
Because both of the companions die during the battle, so Kozura has to die. Whoever else is also dead, and it does say at the very end that the long-awaited reunion and soul binding of Aglaegia and their beloved. So technically speaking, at this point, like Duros is alive. and it's a long-awaited reunion. So it's not like he dies in they die in battle and then instantly come back.
Although there is a sarcophagus with Duros' name on the 3rd floor.
I mean, he's dead now.
Yeah.
He wasn't at that point.
Okay, so if you had to pick 2 names for those who are at the fall of Luestaminica, who are you going for?
No, it's
I
probably
think it's
Althorin
and Kazura.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that who you're going back to the top floor and reporting back on? Or reporting back with?
I mean,
Is that the names you're putting on your homework before you hand it in to the teacher?
And I'm happy to take the hit if I'm wrong.
I mean, it does say in the last sentence, soon after the long-awaited reunion. So Duros was not there.
Yeah.
So I'm in agreement that it must be the other 2.
Yeah.
And Leif is not happy to be part of the group project.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, we fight this guy. Like,
worst case scenario, we get killed by the soul. It's fine. Everything's fine, guys. No, I agree. It's fine. Yeah. Just do it.
Okay.
Portia's already gone, and we're just.
Portia wrote down 2 names, and she's running to the teacher.
Yep.
You head back to the top of the tower. Aglaegia is still floating above the sort of like the binding security runes, if you will. And seeing you approach, the spectre, the spectre's voice growls out,
Name the Martyrs.
Althorin and Kuzura.
Aglaegia looks at you. Their head lowers. The beads of light that suffice as eyes seemingly narrow.
Interesting.
Let's go for a quick break.
No.
Portia pokes out.
We're gonna go on a 10-minute break. We'll be back in a little while.
Millionaire, where they don't answer the big question until after the break.
It's like he wants to be a millionaire, so we'll be right back.
If I don't come back in 10 minutes, Tilda's run to
behind
my
you.
house
Yeah.
and murdered me. Right. See you all in 10 minutes. Make sure, if you thought that was despicably despicable, make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the follow button. See you in 10 minutes. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
everyone. Hello and welcome back to Explorers of Elsewhere Live. Hi, my name is DM Dan, and I'm rejoined by Alec, Theo, JC, Tilda, and Lyra. Hello. So, our resistance fighters have successfully rummaged through an Imperial library that takes the form of a peculiar walking tower made of bone and iron. You have successfully done your homework and deciphered the story of the fall of Luestaminica, a famous Imperial war story, and you have presented your findings to the spirit of Aglaegia, the, in inverted commas, commanding spirit of this archival tower. You've declared that the two martyrs who accompanied Aglaegia to Luestaminica were Eltharin the Everchanter and Kazura the Cloistered.
Interesting. That is correct.
And you watch as the runes around Aglaegia fade away.
Approach, faithful wanderer. Ask what you need.
We need to know about Project Eclipse.
Project Eclipse. By what authority do you ask?
For knowledge's sake?
The sanctity of Project Eclipse is paramount. Only those trusted by the Emperor may be privy to its information.
Oh, Portia is still full on silver, by the way.
Okay.
So I think she's got I just point to her skin.
Oh, you said the Emperor spoke to you in your head.
I mean, not right now, but yes.
I mean,
You are the bearer of a spark of the Emperor's divinity. We may speak of Eclipse. Through the Emperor's teachings, we have been able to unlock the secrets of ethereal degradation, separation, adaptation. Through this technique, we will be able to completely disapparate creatures of a magical constitution, such as demons and dragons, and perhaps even the gods of the heretic lands themselves. By ripping apart the motes of mana that create them, all that will be left is the divine glow of the Emperor, and thus this world will fall under his righteous command, as it should always have been.
No one in this party likes this.
No. But how?
The process is similar to that of the domination I have previously demonstrated in my lifetime, and that Imperial scholars have perfected since the fall of Luestaminica. It is a simple matter of commanding the mana itself to simply cease.
What of the test subjects?
The lands of the heretics are rife with demons and dragons, and they have proved our tests correct. Our processes are sound. We have successfully dissolved dragons and demons alike. With these successes, we may now move on to the implementation and wide-scale use of Eclipse. We need only a suitable source of power.
How do I phrase this? Have all of the subject? No.
They dissolve. If you destroy their mana, there's nothing left.
I'm talking about whether there's any of them left, like Baradat we found, right?
Magus, the Draken that the heretics call Baradat has been rescued by some sort of resistance force. We need to know if there are any more in these lands that require our protection.
Ruvaen gives Veronika a thumbs up. Like, yes.
This is alarming. Baradat, the Draken, the heathens named Baradat, was one of the more powerful dragons we had subdued. It would have proven to be a suitable carrier for our experimentation. If Baradat has been freed, the final tests of Eclipse may not be fully completed, but I posit that the process is refined enough that, Drakon or not, we are ready to deploy.
What are you ready to deploy? Like, what does Eclipse do exactly? Once you get that power source, what will happen?
We will be able to unbind the mana that the heathens refer to as primal and divine. Only the mana of the Emperor will remain. And then this world will know peace under his singular guiding light.
Like a bomb? Like everywhere all at once?
Like an eclipse.
Yeah.
If our calculations are correct, and I truly believe they are, Project Eclipse can envelop the whole of Elsewhere, and in a single strike, eradicate the scourge of demon and dracon kind.
Okay. If Baradut is gone, would a world spirit be... Sorry, what would not... Would a demon be powerful enough to replace him?
Baradut was not the power source. We require something of a far greater magnitude to empower Project Eclipse.
And there is such a place here on this world.
There are two in this very region.
Spire at Duros.
Even Zeros, even the mana crystal known as Zeros, does not contain a suitable amount of mana. The locations identified, powerful enough to empower Eclipse, is the divine mana held within Mount Yuji, and the arcane mana held within the souls trapped within the gilded parts of Ruma Hironobu.
If anyone needs a context question, please ask for DM Dan.
Could we have some context for Hironobu,
I mean,
please?
Runa, isn't Ruma...
It's the goblin capital.
I was gonna say, isn't Bill there?
Ruma Hironobu, during the eschaton, approximately 2/3 to 3/4 of the city was transmuted to gold by a magical, like a chaotic magical wave released by the eschaton. And the Ruma Hironobu that you're allowed to be in now is what remains. The wave of magic was held back by the last Raja of Ruma Hironobu, like the last queen. She had just lost her father during the war, so she had not been Raja for very long, but she managed to hold back the wave. But she was the last thing that the wave turned to gold. But this is why gold is now illegal in Ruma Hironobu, so as not to dishonor the dead that were transmuted in the magical kind of transmutation. But there are speculations that perhaps the gilding happened so fast. What happened to all of the souls of the goblins that were trapped in it? The souls of 3/4 of a goblin capital that has lasted for centuries, if not millennia.
I have one more question for Aglaegia.
Speak.
The rebellion is gaining momentum and they are hitting us in places where we are not expecting them. The most important part at the moment is to keep the portal alive. What are the ways to disable the portal so we can prevent the rebellion from ever getting there?
That would require redomination. You, who are learned in the ways of the Empyrium, are you a Magos?
I am no longer. I gave it up for the Quicksilver blood.
The spirit turns to the other four of you.
Are any of you versed in the ways of the Imperial manner, of the Emperor's arcane light?
I mean, I know about it. I just can't use it anymore.
This might bite me in the ass, but Ruvaen does the most dramatic thing of pointing to Portia as our teacher. But we are we butt students, so we don't know much, essentially.
So basically, what I have lost, I'm trying to pass on to these 4 willing students.
We're on a school trip.
You would right.
I may temporarily impart the knowledge of domination, of ethereal domination, onto one of your students, learned wanderer.
Instantly, Portia is going to look at Veronika.
Do you wish to be imbued with the knowledge from the Emperor?
I do, and I would rather be imbued with it in life than in afterlife.
I recommend using this quickly then, for the strain will be too great for your living mind.
Is that something I can pass on, if I have the knowledge of it?
The presence of knowledge will continue to press against the walls of your imagination until either your mind expands or collapses. For the sake of survival, I would suggest an incantation to allow you to forget this power once used, or to transcend beyond the flesh and live with the knowledge in its raw etheric state.
Ooh, I don't think Portia actually would be comfortable with giving with putting the
Killing
others.
Veronika and
Yeah, basically, I take it back. Like, never mind.
Well, so fundamentally, if you want to learn how to dominate a portal as a one-time offer, that probably won't kill you. Just got to be quick about it, because you're going to have the world's worst headache.
How quick is quick?
Yeah, the time limit.
Within a month, within a week, within a day, within an hour. What's the time frame here?
In my lifetime, when I was alive, before I ascended, I saw my teachings of the methods of Luestaminica shatter the minds of my students within days, hours, sometimes minutes, for those who believed their wills to be stronger than they were. The stronger your resolve, the longer you may contain the knowledge.
So who has 5 willpower, guys?
I have.
It's
I
gonna
have.
be me.
It's a good issue.
I think Veronica, have you got D10 willpower?
Yeah.
So have I.
So
will.
have I.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got D10.
wait. I can do this. I can do this for you. Who's going to do it? Veronika,
I
right?
want to, yeah.
I will put a hand on Veronika and give you this. I will encourage Veronika. Take one for the team. And you get a D12 on your willpower.
That needs to be continuous. I kind of need that acknowledged.
I mean, Veronika and Ruvaen need to be around each other.
You're gonna, Veronika, you're gonna feel great for about 8 seconds, and then you're gonna get sucker punched by the world's worst migraine.
Yep. Let me get that.
I'm also going to say a silent prayer to Yala and cast mercy on myself.
Yep.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so, and then you can just keep casting on yourself in case you need it. Okay, you cast mercy on yourself. So are you approaching Aglaegia?
Yes.
Okay. In which case, as you step up to this spirit, they look down on you. Their eyes behind, so the sort of like the helmet, the scaled, decorated helmet that they seem to be wearing, the light of their eyes from behind the helmet kind of flares to life, as do the flickers of what appear to be almost like blue flame that run across their form, and they hold a hand out. And you watch as their fingers that don't have a fully form, like a fully solid form, they wisp ever so slightly. This hand reaches towards you, and you feel this kind of cold burn as the fingers wrap around your temple and across the top of your cranium. And even though Aglaegia is incorporeal, you feel this pressure almost as if he is starting to squeeze on your skull. There is... it feels as if you've stuck your head under a raging waterfall. Your vision flashes white, and the other 4 of you watch as Veronika, her head snaps back, and then she seemingly is fired backwards away from Aglaegia, falling to the floor and skidding for a few feet. And Veronika, you are like your world kind of goes black.
It is done. Make haste, lest your companion be delivered to the Emperor sooner than expected.
And Veronika, you hear like this high-pitched whining in your ears, and as you slowly open your eyes, the world is blurry and spinning, but your senses seem to be jumbled because you feel like you can smell every single mote of essence of this tower. You can smell the stone and like the iron and bone that this tower is made up of. You're hearing those sounds like it's underwater, and your fingers feel cold. There's just a chill that runs from your fingers up your arms and through your torso. But you feel like you know now. I'm just going to go ahead and reduce you to 1 hit point.
Oh. Pour the potion into Veronika's mouth.
No, you don't need to do that. I'll cast. I'll cast growth on Veronika.
There's going to be some status defects, but I'm going to figure out what they are in a sec.
I'll cast growth.
Okay. Veronika, you, like Aiden, you channel this healing into Veronika, and Veronika, you do immediately feel better, but perhaps not as better as you would expect. And I'm going to be capping you at your crisis level. So 23. Is there anything else you're asking Aglaegia?
Do we need anything else?
I can't think of anything urgent. I'm also going to point out the longer we stay, the more suspicious we are going to become.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, Ruvaen is very curious about Bill, but I think they've got enough information, and we need to take Veronika out of here right now.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
How do we open the door to get out?
That is a good question.
I will open the way. Wander well, knowledgeable wanderers.
And unless there's anything else, you know what, I've forgotten. Everyone, roll me a insight. Insight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
Open?
Insight. So good, they rolled it twice.
Got 10. Got 9. We got 14.
What's the difficulty?
It's 10 at the moment. So Veronika, Ruvaen, Portia. Okay, so 3 successes. In which case,
if the heathen resistance has managed to free Baradat, I fear that your plight against them will be more perilous than it ought to be. You have stayed a while and listened, and I will reward your patience with gifts.
a chest opens up nearby, and with 3 successes, I'm going to give you 3 magic items.
Yay!
Patience does surpass haste after all.
Hey.
Yes.
Aglaegia nods. He hasn't got a mouth, so he can't smile. But Yes, the student has learned well. In the chest is a skull-topped staff that looks similar to those wielded by the flesh crafters that you feel would allow you to do extra damage to the undead. Actually, begging pardon, there's 2 items in there. The other is a pair of silver-lined boots that look super nippy. Super nippy. Portia,
Yes.
when you look inside the chest, there is a mote of light that reflects off your silvery skin and then seemingly flies up into your eyes.
Oh.
Your eyes sting for a moment and flash white, and then when you open them, you feel this mana begin to incorporate itself within your quicksilver form.
I mean, that's nice, but the second time something kind of just went into my head.
Yeah, get used to it. You are now the proud owner of Light Shy Mana, and your shield that you manifest now makes you resistant to light magic.
Oh.
Or light damage.
What's the boots do?
The boots make you immune to slow.
Ooh.
So if anyone wants to keep their decks high, put on the boots.
They don't fit me. I've got hooves.
I think I do use decks from time to time, but we'll have to see who's better with that.
Definitely would they be good for Veronika? Because both your attacks do use decks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the staff for me? Am I the only one that uses staff?
You and Aiden.
I do as well, but I don't really use it. So if you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not hitting things a lot. I'm casting spells a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll put the silver boots in Veronika's thing, and I'll equip those for you. Looking glam there, Veronika. Your sparkly silver shoes. You are now immune to slowed.
Then
I'll put the mana in Portia's character sheet, and then I'll let you 2 fight over the Fleshcrafters stuff. Amazing. Are you all bugging out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume Gustav have run immediately as soon as the door opened.
Gustav, unfortunately, is no longer in the corridor where you left him. He does appear to have disappeared out into the tundra. As you emerge from the tower, you note that the blizzard has passed, and there is a peculiar there's a calm serenity to the landscape around you, as fresh snow lays atop the trees of the forest that separates you and the town of Harukaze. And as the 5 of you exit, you feel the ground underfoot begin to rumble, and the tower behind you begins to lift from the snow as its legs begin to extend it up into a walking position again. And by the time the 5 of you have left to begin heading back towards Ruma Tetsuya, you feel the ground shake as the 4 enormous bone-like legs carry the tower off to its next location.
We'll have to figure out a way to destroy that. We should have asked if there was a self-destruct button.
I would have considered that, but we need to get Veronika home to the springs, preferably, I assume.
Yeah, I think Veronika is just going to fall down to her knees in the snow and be sick. And then while she's down there, she's going to just start praying quietly to herself, to Yara, because this is she understands the need in war to sometimes commit subterfuge, but this is like a blasphemy that is nearing the line for her.
Yeah, I think kind of the I feel like trickery is kind of in Ruvaen's wheelhouse a bit. So they're not as, and also they were still very very new to the whole god stuff back then. So they're not quite, you know what I mean? Like they a bit more, what's the word? Focused, I guess, on what's going on rather than okay. But yeah. Because
So-
Meladani is still a thing, but
Yes. So we, I will quickly throw us over onto the world map. Yes, the 5 of you have successfully rummaged through the archive, the Imperial archive, and you are. Let's turn that on there. Yes, you've successfully completed the Imperial archive. So I can go ahead and change that icon to a resistance icon. And your journey back to Ruvaen begins. The journey itself is relatively uneventful. As you travel, Portia, can you please roll me a D8?
Oh, okay. 2.
Okay. You keep looking over your shoulder, and whilst you don't see anyone in particular, you can't help but get the feeling that it's some time away, but perhaps you are still being hunted.
Yay. I'll be having Signium in so long.
I was wondering why that clock was still up there.
And yes, the 5 of you make it back to Ruvaen. You find you find the temple surprisingly empty, bar from the groundskeeper. It would sit Pajanga and his pet spined Tanuki, Wally. And as you enter into the temple of Tione that serves as your base, the goblin caretaker looks up to you and it looks as if you have returned sooner than the others. I trust your mission was fruitful.
You could say that.
We come bearing fruit, although I'm not sure they're the most ripe.
Pajanga just makes a very wise noise, as if a very disconcerted noise, as if unripe fruit is in fact the worst thing that you could inflict upon someone. Please take a moment to rest. I'm sure the others will return soon. I hear you will have a big evening ahead of you.
Is that so?
I overheard Lady Elizabeth talking about a train trip, a train journey.
Ooh.
well, I think I know what that's that about.
Yeah. Kind of glad, really. We've got somewhere to be, and soon.
We don't have time to waste.
Very good, very good. But I will leave you to your rest,
Benjaga says. And the old goblin and his tanuki kind of shuffle off as he kind of carries on with his sweeping with the broom made of sticks and twigs that he's got. The home base is empty. Your footsteps echo out in the underhalls beneath the temple itself. What are your? I mean, starting with Leif, what's your immediate thought when you see this place as kind of sparse as it is? In fact, sorry, I say empty. The only figure that left is the sleeping form of Baradut, the dragon spawn, towards the back of the base itself.
Who is like half the room.
Who is half the room, to be fair. But yeah, it's just Baradut who's kind of coiled up, sleeping.
It kind of makes me think, do we have enough people? Like, obviously we've got a handful of sort of dedicated resistance members. Everyone's gone off, and it just feels like this is very sort of barren, and it feels like what's the word I'm looking for? Like at risk almost. That things are so sort of bare. I think that's where what Leif is pondering about. Then you have to balance that secrecy thing. The more people you include in the inner circle, the bigger the risk of being found out.
How's Aiden feel like looking at this empty hall?
I think with everything that's happened in the last few hours, I think Aiden is still reeling with the information from inside the tower, and I think he's still processing that, and I think the emptiness makes him think of the empty village he escaped. And he looks like he needs a good cry. This is where he is at the moment, but he's putting on a brave face for now. But he is certainly not good. Still processing all the information as best he can.
Okay. How's Ruvaen feel?
Ruvaen is actually wondering if Baradut can help Veronika, at least to keep Veronika stable until we make the journey into,
Yeah.
Harukaze.
I mean, do you want to ask?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, urgent, very urgent.
Also, bear in mind, if anyone wants to probe any of your fellow players, you've got your invoke monologue to spend some. You need to spend some more Fabula points to get that juicy XP.
How many have we spent so far?
You have spent three, I believe. Three. Butts! I've just healed you all up.
Thank you,
Butts,
Dan.
that's the wrong button. Alright, we're going to switch that. Ignore that. Yeah, I think it's 3. Where's reward meta currency tracker? That's what I wanted. 3. You've spent 3 so far. Ruvaen, as you approach Baradut, his head, his kind of large draconic head slowly kind of lifts, and
Ah, you have returned.
And Baradot looks around.
Before the others, I see.
Forgive me for the bluntness, but we need your help very urgently.
The dragon spawn, sort of like the hairs, like the fur on his chest and down the back of his neck, kind of frill up ever so slightly, almost, and you see the ring, the large glowing ring around his neck, kind of spin a bit faster.
What is the matter, child?
I assume Veronika is sitting somewhere resting, right? So yeah, okay. So we'll see that Veronika's there. She's there. Veronika, we found a way to stop the portal in Harukaze, but it is time sensitive because it's hurting Veronika and it can kill her if we're not careful. Is there something you might be able to do to make sure she's okay for the time being?
The Baradot like swings his head to face you, Veronika.
Come, child. I wish to see what ails you.
Yeah, I wander over to where Baradot is.
Baradot sort of like fixes his gaze on you. The gem sort of like between his eyes on his forehead, and his two eyes kind of glow, slightly the similar kind of emerald lime green glow.
There is a strange manner that flows through you. Something old. Something terrible.
It's a weapon. I have allowed my mind to become a host to dominance.
Baradot kind of reflexively pulls his head back and then seemingly takes a deep breath and then leans back in.
This is a great burden you have accepted onto yourself, Veronika. A great burden indeed. There is unfortunately nothing I can do to help in this moment, but offer my advice. Rid yourself of this affliction as soon as you can. If the longer you hold on to it, the more it will ravage your mind.
Can you tell how long it will take?
Unfortunately, that is a question for Veronika alone. This magic it smells like arcane, but it is different somehow. This feeds on your soul, Veronika. The stronger you are, the longer you shall last, but if you had some plan to utilize it, perhaps it would be worth considering not waiting too long to do so. Unless you are confident in your companion's abilities when the time comes, then perhaps you will have some time to wait.
DM hat, that's a very convoluted way of me saying, if you want to have a long rest, you can. But Veronika's going to look awful if you do. Or you forego a rest and begin the Harukaze mission now.
I don't.
And I will reset all of your hit points back to what they were.
Yeah. I don't think we can wait, to be honest. I mean, at least from. I mean, I don't think Ruvaen can wait because they don't particularly want Veronika to die. They're very, very gunning to just start it right now, at least on their side.
Well, we've got a train. We've got tracks. They're not expecting us.
You've got your knowledge. You've got your transport. For Veronika's sake, if you want to start the Harukaze mission early.
Wait. We have bombs. Can we transfer the souls out and you just make them normal bombs, please? While we're sorting all this out, so we can blow the shit out of garrisons in Harukaze?
If you want to attempt to jury rig the soul grenades on the train journey there.
Yes.
Can I ask that you do that in the very last carriage, so that if it does go wrong,
they just got like kicked to the. I don't think they will care. They're just sitting there like jiggling with this, trying to get the souls out, and making it an actual grenade because they don't particularly want to murder souls or bombing people.
Yeah, remember what I said about the grenades? What happens when you let the soul out?
I have a question. So, if we do this mission now, does that mean that we're not waiting for the others to come back, or are we waiting for the others to come back and then going on the mission?
If you do this now, for Veronika's sake, you will be doing it, for all intents and purposes, solo.
Solo, okay.
No, we need to wait for our allies. I am strong and I have Yala's mercy. Let's not rush into things.
Ruvaen,
We're waiting for Emil to come back with the uniforms and our new allies, and Veronika can help you with your grenades, Ruvaen.
And, out of character question, in terms of the prep that's already been done so far for Harukaze, what do we have? Like, do we have like maps, like a thing to hit, like knowledge of movement?
We have Veronika. And a train.
Yeah, we have
nothing else.
We have Veronika and a train. It's so. Jesus, we're screwed. Oh God.
Veronika. Train, Veronika.
So, at the very least, you have two members of the party that know the layout of Harukaze.
Mm-hmm.
You know your objective, which is to shut the portal down, or to stem the Empyrial tide, which is via the portal at the heart of Harukaze. You have the train to, sneak in effectively, because the train station doesn't stop in Harukaze. You have to kind of cross over the river, bridge over the river, but you're then at that point you're kind of you've passed the security patrols at that point, especially if you're rocking up in an Empyrial armored carriage. The others, yes, will be coming back with intel or discuss. Well, you don't know how the missions have gone so far because not even I know yet. So you could be waiting and then find out that all of the NPCs got kidnapped, and then you've been waiting for no one. So
can we leave them a note? Just breaking into Harukaze. Be right back.
We'll bring back milk and bread.
Taking the train.
Baradut's like his draconic face becomes stern.
What is your decision?
Put it to a vote.
Yeah, I think we have to put to a vote because Veronika wants to stay. Ruvaen is panicking.
Leif is going chaos option. Do it now.
Okay, those in favour of getting a long rest, raise your hand. Well.
Oh no!
I want to point out, guys, Portia is nowhere to be seen.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think
Doesn't
Ruvaen
sway the
noticed.
vote, but still kind of worrying.
Yeah, I think Ruvaen notices at the moment because they're panicking.
Okay. Well, Veronika, as you look at the faces of Ruvaen, Aiden, and Leif looking back at you, and none of their hands go up.
Then it would seem you are going to Harukaze now.
The dragon spawn says. Where is Portia?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
Yeah, Portia kind of watched Ruvaen and Veronika go off to Baradot, and Aiden looking rough, and she basically went away to her little a little alcove, and she is currently crying very quietly.
Okay.
That was Aiden's plan, but he didn't get a chance.
Yeah. Your problem was that Dan actually called on you fairly early enough. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
I'm having a feeling like when Ruvaens get stressed out, they feel like they have to do something. They're just running around doing stuff and ignoring the fact that they do not feel good.
Would it be possible that if we've noticed that Portia's missing, Aiden can say he'll go find her? Because I feel like I feel like narratively, Veronika and Ruvaen are going to have this this chat, because Veronika's going to still be no, and Ruvaen's still going to be yes out of everyone. And I feel like Aiden might be like, let's going to go find Portia, because we're going to need the extra vote. But also, okay, gonna go do that. And I know he knows where Portia. I think he's been to your corner before. And he'll gently tap on the door. Is it closed or is it open or?
It's not her room. It's an alcove. There is no. Yeah, basically you can just walk in. There's a little cloth in the way, and that's it.
Okay, well, you'll stand hovering in front of the cloth. It's like, Portia, are you there?
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Hi, sorry, and I don't like bothering you. We might need your help. I think we're gonna go to Harukaze now, before the others get back.
Actually, I think before Aiden can really say anything, and he's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to bother you. Portia actually is going to start crying again and hug him.
Oh.
And just go, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I do not know how we got here. I don't know how my nation got here. I can't believe what they've done to you.
Are you still silver? Do you feel?
No.
Okay, fine.
Actually, no, yeah, I would be I don't think I should have thought about letting go of it.
Well, it's your call if you're silver or not. Because one of those is slightly more pleasant to press against Aiden's face.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Okay. Fine.
It would be an effort to keep it up.
Yeah.
Aiden will the surprise at the hug, and then he'll just hug her back. It's like, you didn't do it specifically. This you can't apologize for an entire nation of people. You can't apologize for this. You didn't do this to us directly. I swear, that Venger goes, he's an idiot following orders. You at least made the choice to stop being an idiot following orders, and I mean that in the nicest possible way.
I get it, but at the same time, it's the thing about the Empire and the Empyrium is that we do believe we are not. At one point, we stop being individuals. The nation that we have, the nation that we create, is because we are all keeping it alive. because we follow the rules. And I am so sorry that I followed it for as long as I've done.
Well, I will not speak on behalf of everyone because I can't. But I'm still new to what it's like to be a human and being in groups of people and day-to-day stuff. And I think you're doing pretty well, considering everything.
I hope I can do better.
I think we all can. And I think we need you now.
Aren't we having a rest?
We're going to Harukaze tonight, I think.
What?
Yeah. I
Okay,
think
not.
if we don't know what will happen to Veronika.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Oh
so
no. That's actually a whole process. No.
so
I can't just
that's-
leave.
well,
As-
yeah.
Elspeth barely trusts me as it is. Like if I just up and leave with you guys after having been to an Empyrial archive, she's going to think that I fucking murdered all of you.
No, we'll go together. We'll leave a note. Barrett, I think, like Baradot's here. He'll vouch for us. It's fine. But we need to go tonight.
Oh. Why are all of our plans so shitty?
Don't ask me. I'm just an idiot following orders, and he laughs. And it's like a really nice therapeutic laugh. But we need
Okay,
to get
well,
back.
let's go be idiots, I suppose.
Yeah, sounds good. And I think he'll like take her hand and give it a squeeze. Maybe they'll walk back hand in hand together to the others.
Whilst this is happening, back in the main hall, Leif, Ruvaen, Veronika, you're kind of gathered around. Does anyone want to invoke a monologue from anyone?
Does anyone have the
Actually-
Fabula point?
I don't have much, but I do want to hear from Veronika, actually. And I will use it.
Okay.
Because Veronika is kind of the person who's, dealing with a lot right now.
Yeah.
Like the center of dealing with a lot right now. We haven't really heard from her yet. So one second. Let me use my Fabula point. There we go. I just took it out, but...
If you pop it back in.
Oh yeah, actually I press it. I think it's a
Yeah, that's
button.
it.
There we go.
That's it. Use a Fabula point. Okay. So you are on 1. Yes, that's correct. So Ruvaen, Alec, what are you wanting to, like, what part of Veronika's monologue are you hoping to hear about?
Well, more like, what Veronika's experience is right now, especially with, people are like, oh, we're going to Harukaze now. And her thoughts and her experience right now in dealing with all of this.
Tracy?
So Veronika, I think on a surface level, is kind of furious. She's the one who is afflicted, and she's basically refusing treatment. And if somebody refused treatment from her, she would honor that wish. Also, she is kind of angry. She doesn't think that we are ready or strong enough as a party to do it. There's also another target in Harukaze that she was hoping to hit with the help of Velka and Elsabeth and the others. So now she knows that we're just going to have to focus all of our energy on the portal and deal with Raxus if we need to, or take her down another time. She's also scared, and she's thinking about the time when she almost sacrificed her own life 3 months ago in Harukaze, and we're going back there, and she might have to be called upon to do that again. And she really, really hopes that she has gambled correctly with her faith, and that Yara will forgive her for blaspheming and letting this energy into her own mind.
Okay.
May I invoke a failure point?
You may.
I want to add something to a scene.
Ooh.
It's like a giant bird.
Yeah, a giant bird comes down and grabs Veronika and
Heals her.
heals her. Yeah.
The eagles are coming.
No, I want Leif to rush off to some sort of hidden part of, not necessarily hidden, but like very overgrown part of the temple, and come back with a little sapling, and say, I've been kind of experimenting with some of these magical plants. Not a huge amount of success. I kind of wrote this one off as maybe not too useful. It won't fully bloom for a while yet, and I can make it go faster. But from what I can tell, it makes you forget everything that's happened to you. But it kind of, it's not exact. It kind of makes you forget weeks, maybe months. Kind of depends on the person. You might have seen some confused people walking around. I just figured this might come in handy.
Veronika takes the plant and she thinks about the soul that she fished out of that archive and how she helped it forget its own death and reanimation. And she looks up at Leif, this creature who she didn't even know existed until 3 months ago, who is now showing her the same mercy that she reserves for her patients. Thank you, Leif. It may be necessary to forget some things.
Yeah. After we close the portal. You want to forget that spell?
I'll add it to my stash of other plants that I use medicinally.
Took me a second to remember. Also, I think the other thing that Ruvaen will probably do, we're still kind of arguing about it, but I think at this point we're mostly settled on going. They probably want to sit down and write a note for Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that they will do is they will leave their notebook that they have with them. Do I have to introduce this as a Fabula point?
Nah, that's fine.
Nah, okay. Which has all the notes from everything since the Resistance, as well as what we've just been through now. They wrote everything down that they were present for. As much as they can. And also everything else as well when they had time on the way back, just trying to get everything down. And they want to leave that for Elizabeth along with the message telling her what we're about to do, where we're going, joking around a bit, maybe nervous, possibly going to our deaths. Just so they know where we're heading and they have all the knowledge that we have, and that they can potentially follow us there if they're back.
Okay.
Could I spend a Fabula point? Because I want to know what's going on in Ruvaen's head right now.
Yeah.
It's been turned on me.
Yeah.
The juicy gossip. So is there anything, like what particular part of Ruvaen's mind are you is it Theo wanting to listen in on?
I just want to know how, because the relationship with Veronika is so strong because of what you went through in Harukaze. I want to know about how you feel about that, but also how you feel about the idea of having to go back to Harukaze now, basically alone, like with just us, and like how you're feeling about that.
Yeah, I think at this point as well, since the idea that because it's the lack of knowledge as well, we have no idea when. Basically, we kind of know how it will affect Veronika. We don't know when. Like no matter what they try, nobody can tell them, and how much of a limited time we have. And yeah, so they have been on a panic since they come here, and everything's just kind of completely gone out of their thoughts because Veronika is somebody who's been around, from the beginning. Since Harukaze has helped them throughout the time, since they were very critically injured, and I assume during the time Veronika probably helped heal them as well at that time. And also one of the few people left alive that they know, because everybody who came with them and uncle has died during the invasion, so it's just the two of them left, and they're completely trapped on this side with no way of being able to go home at this point. So they're very, very much panicking, and because of that, they are very tunnel visioned on trying to fix this. So, and even the thought of going to Harukaze now actually does scare them a lot, but the fear of losing one more person is almost like clashing with it, and is pushing through for them to make a very impulsive decision. Let's say we need to go, and we need to go now, or Veronika will die, and to them that is more scary than having to run into Harukaze again. At least at this point. Eventually it'll probably catch up to them, but at least at this point they're like, the focus is keeping them going essentially. They are, I wouldn't say manic, but they're not as easygoing or seemingly easygoing as they were before. They're very like, okay, we have to do this, we have to do that. Now, just not really settled.
Okay. Are there any last actions or activities you're hoping to do before leaving the temple to fire up the engine on the train to the south? Answer.
So how is the note getting to Elizabeth? How is the
note? Just leaving it for her.
Just leaving it for her.
Yeah.
Is there a reason we are not asking Barrett to fly and deliver it?
I mean, it is quite dangerous for him as well. He is a target.
Yeah, he's also a giant fucking dragon.
But also, well, I mean, Elizabeth is in enemy territory right now, right? We don't know what's going on with her. And we kind of... Yeah, it's almost like a little hope that she'll come back with everything that she needed when she went. And
I am going to make the argument... Actually, I'm going to make the argument as Portia that, well, we are about to go into pretty much a suicide mission. This is our one chance to get rid of this portal. If this is not a time to start taking risk, I don't know when it is.
If your people takes him again, we're all dead.
Actually,
All of us.
Actually, not quite right. If you remember, the spirit did say Barada is not quite powerful enough to set up the spell.
Not anymore. They were trying tests on Barada, but he doesn't need it now.
Either we are being cautious or we are taking risk. You can't have it both ways.
So my question is, do we need to send the ambassador deliver the letter directly to Elizabeth right now?
I mean, if we're going to use Barada, if Barada would like to help us, isn't it more useful to him to come with us and cause a distraction at some point instead?
I'm just saying that we keep walking past this giant flying creature who can get to places really, really quickly. I love the train. Don't get me wrong.
I think if we're going to ask him for help, it's better for him to come with us.
Well, there you go then.
We turn to look at Barada to be like, hey!
Hey, big dragon!
Hey, Barada, could you help us? Would you be okay to help us?
How would you like to cause destruction to a camp of Empyrials?
Barada. Barada functionally repeats all of the concerns you have collectively offered.
I worry that my presence would draw too much attention to you. However, if I were to accompany you in my mortal guise, then perhaps we could still go unnoticed.
I think that would be enough. We don't need to dragon out so soon. We should infiltrate the camp first.
And if we're taking the train, there's no guarantee we're taking the train back.
Yeah.
True.
I believe the locomotive will still be the most appropriate method of ingress. I am nimble in the air, but less so carrying the 5 of you, and I fear I would be struck from the skies. Alternatively, I could come with you part of the way or join you later and accompany myself with the others once they return.
Actually, that's a better idea, is it? Because if he can get the others there to us faster, we just have to hold out.
That was my original idea. Like, give him the note, get Elizabeth on his back.
Oh, okay. You're not taking the Eagles to Isengard.
I thought you just wanted him to deliver the note.
I can absolutely do
and
that.
at which point did you think that Elizabeth would not look at that fucking note and go like, okay, we are following them right now?
Well, no, because I mean, in my defense, Elizabeth doesn't quite, is not particularly keen on the dragon, so don't know what
she might not be keen on the dragon, but she's very keen on blowing up the portal.
Well, I was talking about him taking them physically to us as quick as possible.
I think she can get over that.
So, are we asking Baradat to functionally pick 5 of the NPCs and reinforce you in Harukaze ASAP?
Yeah, and then the rest can follow. I think that's a good plan.
Okay.
So there'll be so Ruvaen will be giving him the notebook and the letter essentially.
Sure. Okay.
To deliver.
In which case, Baradat confirms.
When they arrive home, I will fly them to you as quickly as I can.
Thank you. For now, we have to only do our best.
Okay.
I I swear so much on this stream. You guys really bring on bursting me
It's a very
somehow.
stressful time, Portia. A very stressful time. Okay, in which case, we will do a little time skip and swap out the empty, echoey catacombs beneath the Temple of Tione for the rhythmic chug of metal on metal mixed.
Since we are going, I assume we'll probably want to prepare stuff as well. We want to take everything we can take, including making sure our equipment and items are full. Stuff like that.
Stealing!
Since there must be like stuff in, you know, like what's it called? Help me, what's it called?
Are you suggesting you're going to break into Velka's supplies?
Oh no, just stuff that are like available. Because
I am
there must
breaking into bag of supplies.
Fair enough. Ruvaen's not gonna stop you, actually. Ruvaen's gonna be like, wait, never mind.
I'm leaving him a note.
Fair enough. Yeah, so...
I love the idea that you're taking stuff but then leaving the coin as well.
Yeah,
Like,
leaving
isn't
all,
that,
like...
I owe you with the coin taking like the potions.
Okay, I will say, because we're not doing a rest, but you can all top up your IP to full, but you can't spend any more now. Like, you can't spend your IP that you have and then top back up.
Yeah.
Can I spend and not top back up?
Yes, absolutely.
I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah, if you want to top up some
for...
MP, but bear in mind, your capped crisis.
My MP is still decent, so I'm gonna leave that for now.
Okay.
So I can use what I have when I'm there, when we're there.
Well, whilst you're all doing that, then yes, you replace the sounds of the echoey catacombs for the rhythmic sounds of metal on metal that mix with the blaring heat of.
Sorry, I was gonna say no grenades. Obviously, they took the grenades and the plat. Yes.
Mixed with the blazing heat of Vesta, who's presumably powering the elemental engine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. In which case, as this Imperial armored wagon trundles, flies along the train tracks, snaking between the forest to the west of Harukaze. Let's move to the map so we can see where we are. So yes, as this train kind of moves along through the woods, you see the sun disappear over the horizon, and your world is thrown into sharp chiaroscuro, illuminated only by the blazing inferno that is the world spirit bound to Aiden. As Harukaze looms in the horizon, Portia, who is it that you look at in this moment for comfort?
For comfort?
Like, whose face do you turn to? Or what's on your mind? Like, what comes to your mind to bring you a moment of solace and comfort in this stressful time?
I don't know. Nothing. Sorry, I'm absolutely drawing a blank.
No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. In which case, then, as you kind of stare off into middle distance, the sounds of the train carriage kind of blurring away into the background.
Actually, do you know what?
Yeah.
It would be her dead friend.
Okay.
Who saved her?
In which case, as the face of the Venger who freed you from the laboratories filters to the front of your mind, and you close your eyes and let out a long breath. As you focus on the face, it's almost there's a flicker of curiosity that flashes through your mind, and you watch as your friend's face begins to turn a chrome-like silver, much like your own does. And even as you open your eyes in confusion, you're not seeing the world around you. You're not seeing the inside of this carriage. You're not seeing your 4 companions. It's almost as if your eyes are still closed, but your friend's face is much more clear and precise, reflecting your own features back at you in a distorted display. And then you watch the face begin to shift until it forms a face that every Empyrial knows. And I am now using the opportunity that I am granted for you using your Quicksilver in the tower, as the Emperor looks directly into your eyes. Such a curious place, your mind. Let's see what you have planned. And the Emperor is going to source some information from your
Can
mind.
I resist that at all?
No, you cannot. And as the Emperor, as your friend wearing the Emperor's face twists into this smirk, oh my, you have been busy, you traitor. What a spectacle this will be. And your vision snaps back, and the other 4 of you watch as Portia's head snaps back with such ferocity that it boom, hits the inside of the metal carriage. And the last memory you have at the front of your mind, Portia, the last memory that the Emperor has just pilfered through, is home and the dragon spawn that waits there. The Emperor has revealed himself. You all gain a Fabula point. And as you hurtle towards Harukaze, we will call it there.
I throw Dan into the volcanoes. I support throwing Dan into a volcano.
Right.
It's sacrifice.
I'm gonna be honest with you, between Gideon and the Emperor, I am ready for Portia to throw herself into a volcano.
Right. Tell you what, I'm going to do a real quick outro as we run a bit over. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. If you're watching us on Twitch, make sure to hit the follow button. We have Discord links on both platforms, so come along and join us because to chatter in our Discord, because the next episode will be the Act 1 finale, the assault on Harukaze. I hope you're ready. If you want to support the channel, we have got YouTube memberships and Patreons that you can subscribe to for a couple of £1 a month, and that gives you some special stuff. A shout out to our latest member, Duros, in the chat. Hello, thank you for joining us. yes, we're going to be back next Monday, 7:30 p.m. to kick off the finale. Thank you lot for playing. See you next week.
Thank you. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.